How was it playing in American college basketball after spending a few years at Shalhoub? I mean, you were dogging out, dropping almost 18 points a night there. So how was it to go, take a little bit of a backseat role compared to where you were? I know it was lower, the reserve team, but how was that difference?
It was just a great experience, being able to transition to the USA style of basketball, just play with guys my age and have a competitive environment somewhere where you should actually work on your game and get better every single day too. So it was a great experience overall.
And for you, what would be the biggest difference, playing overseas, in France compared to, playing college style basketball?
I would say the speed of the game, the style of play is also different. Players here, we hunt more for our own shots. We're less reliant on the system that's put in place to get a shot off. I'd say but the speed of the game is way different.
And I know your dad's was a professional basketball player. How big was it, growing up having that, as your own coach and your, literally as your dad?
I mean, he taught me everything I know. So all my props, I give it to him. And yeah, I'm just blessed to be able to have a dad that taught me everything I know. He taught me shooting, dribbling, just, having the ball in my hands since I was a young kid. So all the props to him.
So like Miami, you got, Miami is an amoeba of a team. You yourself are an amoeba. Are you a point forward? You're also a great shooter. How would you describe yourself as a player?
I think I bring a lot of my shooting ability, of course, on the court is very important for me and the team I'll be playing for. I have a good IQ, so I could just bring energy, shooting ability, versatility, play some defense, and just help out all over the court.
And are there any players that you specifically, mimic or take influence from or watch a lot of film that,
I try to take a lot of stuff. Like I said, I think I'm very versatile, so I try to pick up from different stuff. Shea obviously handling the ball, Klay Thompson shooting, Doncic pace. I just try to pick up from different players and just try to add stuff to my game.
What's your most underrated or overlooked skill that people aren't talking about?
I think my creativity and my ball handling ability, obviously stuff I still have to improve on and everything, but I think it's something people often look at me as just like a 3-and-D guy. He just shoots the ball, but I think I can do way more than that.
And what do you think's the biggest area of growth you've had in the last year?
Physically, and just getting used to using my body. My body's still new to me, and just getting used to using it and taking advantage of my physical abilities.
My last question, man, is was it hard to change your role or change the style of play? Was there an adjustment period, in college basketball?
It was an adjustment, but it was done during the preseason for me. We played so much together, pick-up ball, scrimmages. I just got used to it. And I think I adapt myself well to different situations, and it just made it easy.
And to follow that up, sorry about that, but what do you think is the biggest skill you want to show scouts? What's your strongest one?
Shooting. I think everyone knows that I can shoot, and I think it's something that I have to emphasize and show people that I can do. And I think that's what going to get me on the court, and defense going to help me stay there.
Sweet.